What is up, everybody? It's your boy Z5, and we're back at it again with a Hero Cantare video this time. And Advent Bosses is the name of the game with Phoenix. I'm going to make a general guide for Phoenix, but this is really to help you guys with Phoenix 4. So with Phoenix 4, one thing you guys need to know is that it recovers 15% of health if it doesn't have 2 debuffs on it. Um, Debuffs in this game is called weakened status, but debuffs just make a lot more sense. What a debuff is stuns, taunts, poisons, burns, bleeds, any of those. Slow, reduce speed, reduce attack, reduce defense. So what you want to do is run a bunch of heroes that have those debuffs. Um, if you're a free-to-play player, what I would recommend is running like Rock. Um, a lot of people are running Black March Ban. A lot of people are running uh, Chloris for healing and tank, and I think she does damage immunity, so that would help a lot. Um, but yeah, so that is what I would probably recommend for any newer players is just your basic anyone that can do a simple like defense break. My team is Flora, uh, Witch Mira, Daiwei Han, and Master Upu is, if I remember correctly, is who I ran. Um, why I chose those: Mira does poison, lots of poison, stacks it very fast, very easy to do. Daiwei Han has a reduced speed and a reduced crit rate debuff, and that's off his S2. Is he can proc that very easily all the time. Um, and that gets those debuffs off. And then for Flora, I have her there to cleanse the Ice Shard debuff, which if you have more than 3 Ice Shards on any of your heroes, it will stun them for, I think, a turn or 2 turns. Now, why this matters, why all debuffs matter, it regens 15% of health every time. So if you don't have 2 debuffs at the end of your turn, it regens 15. That doesn't seem like a lot, but after dealing like 150k damage every turn, and then having it just heal right back up, it gets really annoying really fast. Um, and you guys will see that in the video. So I think I did a run where I didn't do so hot, and it just didn't turn out well at all. I got mollywopped. So another thing you guys need to know is that the Phoenix takes reduced damage from fire heroes and it deals more damage to fire heroes. And then it also takes reduced damage from nature heroes. So you're going to want to run ice heroes and light and dark heroes, which is why I chose the Witch and Daiwei Han. Daiwei Han's my best character. So I'm obviously going to choose him. Light and dark usually have a little bit of advantage just being kind of like neutral to everything. Um, this has a lot of elements from different gotchas and everything, but the one that I've been comparing the most to is Epic 7 because it's the easiest to do. Just because like I don't know, it's the whole system, the elemental system that every gotcha game uses is just I don't know, it's easy, but we're, all right. So we are going to talk about what the top players are using right now. A lot of the top players are using Chloris. That's like a staple I've seen. I've seen people use what is Black Black March Band. Seen people use Green April Yuriha. Um, and there's just a lot. For anyone that's like free to play, I would definitely probably just recommend using whoever you have. I would go for A and S characters. Rock is a good one. Floor is a good one for clearing. If you don't have any moderately crazy ones, you could use the S rate Coon. His S1 does a stun, so if you can land that, you're good. Zero, if you have Zero, she does poisons. That would work. Um, let's see, who else would work? Really, you just want to get as many debuffs off as possible while trying to sustain your whole team. So if you have Chloris, Chloris would be your best option as a healer slash tank. Um, and then the rest of your team should be DPS because your goal is to kill as possible without dying. If you guys notice, I tried to solo it with Daiwei Han and didn't necessarily go very well because he wasn't landing enough debuffs, and you can see where his health was almost dead, and then because I didn't have debuffs on him, he got all his health back, and it's essentially, literally, like a few turns. I think it took 3 or 4 turns for him to basically be max health. And it was just a back and forth of who could deal damage, which it was really annoying. So just something to keep track of, watch out for. Um, really, I'll be posting screenshots of the top teams and their gear and stuff like that and who they're using. And it's just something to let you guys see what they're doing and what you could do. Another thing you guys need to know about is once you beat any of the stages of Advent, you can go back and hit this little button called Expedition, which you'll see right here on the screen. Once you hit that, it calculates time of, I think it basically goes off like your power level of whatever your current team is, and it calculates off of that how long a run would take you. And once it gives you that calculation, you can sit there and hit it and do as many runs you can. Oh, you can only do 30 runs. Sorry, not as many. You can only do 30 runs, and it'll take that time it gave you times 30, and that'll be your total uh, time of those runs. And it works like an idle mechanic. So you can set that to run for idle for however long it tells you. And then you can go and do the story. You can do all the other quests. You can do arena. You can turn your phone off and come back and log back in when it's all done. It's a really neat mechanic. I really enjoy it. I wish other games would follow this suit, just because it's nice to be able to farm while not having to use your phone 100% of the time. As probably everyone has things to do throughout the day, this helps a lot. And yeah, so boom, I'll get these screenshots up for you guys to check it out. And as always, like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you like my content. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment section. I'm planning on doing for Salamander, which I think is the easiest admin boss. And for the last one, I forget its name, but that one's the hardest one in my personal opinion, or at least for my team, it's the hardest one. It could be different for others, do what heroes you have, how they're built. Um, but for my team, it's the hardest because it requires you to cleanse debuffs a lot, and I don't have very many cleansers. I think the only one I have is my Flora, and she only cleanses off her S1. She gives immunity on her S2. So if she expand immunity for the entire team, then I could do it. But I don't think it works that way. I think I'm going to have to figure out some way to give my entire team immunity, which I think I have a solution for that. There's a hero that can multiply buffs. But anyways, I'm getting off topic now. You guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy the rest of the video. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. My guild, Touch My PvP, is recruiting, and we have some spots available. If you're looking for a guild still, message me on Discord or uh, on the YouTube comments, and I'll add you guys. Just drop your Discord name, and we'll get you in. Don't worry about it. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful day, and peace.